Breaking news. Biafra Day. Buhari's government cut off network in Bakassi Peninsula. Hello, my wonderful people. We all know that the indigenous people of Biafra is marking the end of the civil war, where many people, both civilians and soldiers, died. Many Biafra sons and daughters died. That it was in those days is still is now. The struggle continues. Why that was the war, the civil war, was because Biafra wanted out of Nigeria, which ended in the government at that time cutting off supply, food, and the rest. And so people grew hungry. Life was not is not as it is now. But then there was just one route, border and all that. So as soon as they were able to cut that supply, they were able to get the people. And I mean, people had to, food is very important. Supplies, continuous. If you are living, you will constantly need these things. Anyway, Nnamdi Kanu gave a stay-at-home order, which was obeyed largely across the south east. And Bakassi Day, Biafra Day, where it's to remember the fallen heroes. Nigerian government have cut network in that region, so nobody can understand all that is going on. If they want to carry out any massacre, it will be not covered. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Thank you. Biafra Day, Buhari's government cut off network in Bakassi Peninsula. BNL. Biafra National League has claimed that the Buhari's government-led federal government completely shut down the network in the Bakassi Peninsula on the 30th of May to stop them from carrying out their threats. The group has threatened to hijack any foreign vessel entering through the peninsula from May the 30th, the Biafra Remembrance Day. The group said the network went off from 7 p.m. on 29th May to 8 p.m. the next day, throwing residents of the region into panic. Everyone, including local traders, fishermen, deserted the water for fear of being harmed. Network was completely cut off in the east, in other regions, as well as all around the regions under the Cameroon sovereignty, the group said in a statement to Daily Post on Tuesday. The group had vowed to host the Biafra flag at strategic places in the region, said, however, that the action of the government did not stop them. There was less interruption around the Ikangi area. However, the action could not stop the BNL from hosting its flag in some villages in Atongbo area. The statement, jointly signed by its national leader, Prince Will Richard, Deputy National Leader, Head of Operation BBS Media, Ebuta and Taco, and the Chief of Staff, ASEAN, etc. They declared that foreign vessels remain banned from entering the area even after May the 30th. BNL also said it is in support of the sit-at-home declared by the movement of the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra and the indigenous people of Biafra. We work together in this regards. So this was what happened. They have declared that the byways, the waterways are going to be intercepted. And what Nigerian government clearly did quickly was to, make some what we call adjustment, shut down the network so that there is no communication. Because the truth of the matter is, once there is communication, people know what is going on. It sends down the panic, you see. It sends people begin to wonder, what's going on? And that brings about a lot of fear. So they don't want that. You know, so the clever thing to do was to ensure that the network are down. It says so people decided to, forget about fishing, going to the markets and all that. So that, I mean, to save yourself, first of all, you need to be safe. You see, if you're not safe, then a lot can go on wrong. So the first thing to do was to ensure that, the government of Nigeria just like what was done in one of these African countries when they had election. They shut down the network of the country from the beginning of the election to the end of the election. Nigerian gangsters. You never, I mean, Africans, I mean to say, not just Nigeria. So that was the same thing Nigerian government did. Okay, so they quickly shut down the place so that people do not transit what was going on. Let others know that these people are actually carrying out their threats. So they quickly went on and said, you know what? Let's make sure that people do not understand or know what is going on, so that they don't feel important. They said from 26 from 29th of May 6 p.m. to the very next day 8 p.m. there was no network whatsoever. So, I mean, so there's no communication with and without the outside world. Everything happened, completely stayed in, and nobody was able to know what was going on the other side of the island. This was the way they proposed it. This was what they wanted to do and see and how. And of course, they went on, they achieved it. But they said whatever, I mean, that's Nigerian government. They said anyway, whether Nigerian government liked it or not, they still hosted the Biafra flag. They ensured that everything was done as he should, and that they were in total support of the stay at home order. The whole of the southeast, if you have been following us, was all deserted, everywhere quiet. The only place there was a bit of each was Ebonyi State, and I really wonder why people were out when they said please stay at home. If you are from the southeast, I believe that what happened in the southeast concerns everybody in the region. You may not believe in Biafra, you may not accept Biafra. However, remembering the heroes past, I don't think is for some people. Nigerian government is one government that ignores history, but that's not the way for people to move forward or to really make a headway. There is no way you can truly make an effective movement forward if you don't understand where you're coming from. Understanding where you're coming from, your roots, what is going on, gives you the propensity, the propeller to be able to move ahead stronger, better, knowing that although this has happened, good, the bad, the ugly, I can still forge ahead, letting nothing distract me or being, a hindrance. I will move forward despite, in spite of all that has happened. You see, so that gives you tenacity, that gives you drive, that puts energy, fuels you up, and you say, you know what, we must achieve it, come rain, come shine. That puts about energy in a man that is already giving hope and feeling, well, maybe there, no. By the time you know what is happening, you are able to do even much more. Leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like or share, subscribe. Bye for now.